People of Earth, greetings! Once again, it is I, the supreme ruler of the planet you call Mars, Emperor Zeppolie. Well, people, well, Earthlings, the first thing I need to do is apologize. It has been way too long since I have made a broadcast to your planet. Well, I have a very good excuse. You see, Mars has been under attack. Mars has been fighting a war. Yes, even superior beings like us Martians have to fight the pestilence of war every once in a while. But the good news is this: Mars and me, Emperor Zeppolie, have come out victorious, has come out better than ever, stronger, more powerful, even smarter, even wiser, because of others who have tried to attack this empire. But not only is Mars intact, but I have been able to move to a new palace, to move to a new place of refuge. As you can kind of see in the background, it's a little different than what you're used to seeing if you even watched one of my transmissions to your home planet. So, with all that aside, my apologies. It's been too long. I've missed you, Earthlings. But missing you doesn't mean that I'm not highly disappointed in you. Since the last time we have spoken, Earth has taken such a horrible, horrible turn for the worse. Pestilence and fighting and war, terrorist organizations, murder, kidnappings, disease, your media using fear to sell products, to sell airtime. Earthlings, very, very shameful. But that does not mean that all of you are responsible for this. This does not mean that all of you are held accountable for the disgusting, terrible, terrible things that are going on. I know some of you are trying to help. Some of you care a lot, care so much that you take your resources, you take your time selflessly and try to save the remnants of your world. Well, the fact of the matter is that destruction is inevitable. Your world one day will be destroyed. But I feel that it's up to you, Earthlings, how fast and how terrible that destruction could be sometimes. You have a lot less control than any of you think you do. None of us, even us Martians, have complete control of our lives. A supreme being like myself, Emperor Zeppolie, in his infinite wisdom, knows these things. And that's one of the biggest problems, my friends. You have not been listening to my advice. I've given you advice on relationships. I've given you advice on friendships. I've given you advice on how to treat each other, how to treat yourself. But none of you have been listening. None of you have been listening at all. It's very sad. It's very sad to see the destruction of relationships. Very sad to see that what you accuse other people of doing, you do yourself. You do yourself to the worst degree of accusing others of. Regardless, I'm not here for accusations, nor am I here to put anyone down. I am here to help. Of course, I Emperor Zeppolie, I'm quite proud of some people. Now, it takes a while for things to get from Earth to Mars sometimes, and I've heard of something called the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, I'll tell you why I've heard of it. Because one of your great film actors, one of your great role models, okay, has nominated me for the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now I know what you're thinking. Emperor Zeppolie, that is in the past. We don't think about the Ice Bucket Challenge anymore. That was just a fad that came and went. My 15 minutes of fame are up. Why should we even care about the Ice Bucket Challenge or why we've done it? Well, I'll tell you why. Now, the person who nominated myself, Emperor Zeppolie, for this Ice Bucket Challenge is none other than your very own Charlie Sheen. Now, I will reveal to you a little secret about Charlie Sheen, something that you guys probably did not know. Charlie Sheen is an ambassador to Mars. So that's why he nominated myself, the Emperor, to do this very great cause, the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, on Mars, we have no disease. So, I personally do not have to do this Ice Bucket Challenge for anything that you guys were doing it for as Earthlings, you know. I know that problem is solved already. Enough of you have dumped ice on your head so that we know that what you were doing it for, problem solved. It's done. You've donated the number one thing that cures disease, and that's money, of course, because, you know, money solves everything, and the fact that you went out of your way to be seen. That solves all the problems of the ego. So, I, Emperor Zeppolie, are going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, okay? Now, since the cause on Earth, the reason why you guys did it is already solved, I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge for something different. The Ice Bucket Challenge I'm going to do is not just for one Earth disease, but it's going to be for every single problem you Earthlings have. So Earthlings, be prepared for all your problems to be solved. Emperor Zeppolie is about to do that with one bucket of ice. So, how is this done? Okay, let me get my bucket of ice. Now, remember, Earthlings, I have to import ice from other planets. Sometimes I get it from Earth. Sometimes I get it from Pluto. It's a very cold planet. But, listen, I personally don't want any judgment, okay, because ice is very expensive. So let me just get my bucket, okay? So this is my ice bucket, okay? I know it's I know it's not as extravagant as what some of you other people have done, you know. I know your buckets have been bigger. But do not judge the Emperor, okay? I am finite in my wisdom. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that I'm doing this. I'm doing this for humanity. I am doing this for mankind. My friends, Emperor Zeppolie is about to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, okay? I'm not going to nominate anybody else to do it because it's over. The fad's over. You know, problems have been solved. So anyway, for Earth, for pestilence, for everything that hinders you as humans, I, Emperor Zeppolie, will take this sacrifice. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Okay, here we go. Oh! Shazbot! Okay. Alright. Wow. Now I know why everyone has done this. That really made me feel for about 2 seconds how it must be like to have disease, how it must be like to suffer as a human. Oh, let me get my crown. Hold on a second. Ooh. Okay. Oh, boy. Wow. Wow. Earthlings, I hope you appreciate the sacrifice. Along with that Ice Bucket Challenge, I will be donating 10 billion space bucks to the United Nations in New York City. I know that that would be in the right hands, your leaders. I know that they will distribute that money properly and not use it for any selfish means. Listen, if you don't see any of that money, it's not my fault. I'm giving it to the United Nations. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to take 1/3 of that money and donate it to strippers on Pluto. I'm going to get fur coats for them because it gets very, very cold on Pluto. But the rest goes to you Earthlings, okay? So now all our problems are solved. Start treating everybody the way they need to be treated and the way they should be treated. Remember the golden rule, okay? Love, peace, harmony, be selfless. Don't do anything out of selfish ambition. So, until the next time, I love you. I know that this solved all our problems. Zeppolie out.